In the last tutorial, we saw how to store whole numbers, or we saw how to store integers. So in this tutorial, we are going to see how to store characters or how to store alphabets. So you have to change the data type to char and give a name to that alphabet. Say alpha, and the way how to initialize a particular character variable is single quotes. Just give two single quotes, and inside the single quote give the alphabet that you want to store, say B. Okay. And just type in the variable name that you want to print, say alpha. And if after executing this file, see the output is B. The memory representation of this B would be, see, it will be stored as B, and the name to this memory block will be ALPHA. Alpha will be the name of this particular block, and this particular block will occupy 2 bytes of memory, and this will occupy the number, the integer that we have seen in the last example. This will occupy 4 bytes of memory. So depending upon the data we are storing in the memory, that much amount of memory will be occupied. So efficient memory utilization, in order to utilize the memory efficiently, the proper data type specification is very important. So let's see with what are the rest of the data types that Java has. So these are the data types Java has. First is a byte, a short, integer, long, float, double, and depending upon the values we are storing, we have to specify the data type. So say if I want to store a value that is less than 127, then we can use the data type, say byte. Okay. Let's see what a byte is. Say I want to store a value, let's keep this as a, and I want to store a value, say 125. um, it will store, there will be no problem in printing the output 125. And if we change the value of this to, or say 255, there will be an error, because the Netbeans knows what the range of the byte is. The range of the byte is till 127 and above. If you are trying to initialize a variable name which has a type byte to above 127, this will generate an error. uh, if you want to store a value that is greater than 127, then you can make use of a short data type. Let's say if I change the data type to short, there will be no error, and the output will be, yep, 1 or 255. And if you want to store, the range of short is 32767, and if you want to store more than 32767, then ultimately you have to use integer, and the range of integer is very large. Okay. Now what this negative indicates, this negative indicates that you can store negative values as well. Okay, let's store, try to store like the range of short is minus 32768. So minus 32768, the 32768. Okay. There'll be no problems printing the output, even though it is a negative value. See, the output is minus 32768, and if you change the value to minus 32769, see, there will be an error, because this is going out of the range. The limit is 32768, we are trying to output 32769. This will be an error. So if you have seen how to store the whole numbers, the data types are byte, short, and integer.